Hi, I'm Shaina Silva, co-founder and CEO of Digital Art Week. We're here at Ideaworks today exhibiting on the incredible Ventana screen. We have over 40 plus events this week.
All over London.
All over London. We're at Outernet, W1 Curates. We're working with House of Fine Arts, Asprey Studio. Gazelle is having an event tonight as well.
So digital art is a big topic now. Everybody likes it.
Yeah, digital art is growing rapidly. I'd say it's really starting to change. The traditional art world is starting to have a really great reaction. I think it's taken some time. We also just yesterday did some panels. We had Craig Hepburn from Art Basel and Alon as well. And yeah, it's been a really incredible week, but this is just beginning. It's Tuesday night, so we have 30 more events going on throughout the week. But let me show you the Ventana screen and the artists that are exhibiting. This is the incredible Ventana screen. We've got Yuma exhibiting right now, and we also have Ryan Cman showing this evening. It's in an amazing showroom. Get this close-up shot, it's incredible.
This is such a special display, and it's the first in Europe.
It is, it's the first in Europe, and it's honestly, there's nothing better on the market. It's unbelievable, and I highly, highly recommend it, but it's a very steep price point.
Yeah, it's because it's brand new.
Brand new, the newest on the market.
And a lot of digital art is video art.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I mean, there's obviously many different mediums. I think, as you can see, Yuma's work is very, very intricate. There's lots of different textures. Ryan's art is very different. It's landscape and plants. So it's you know, if you see over here, we've got, oh, there's Yuma.
Yeah. And so there's a name right here.
Yes, this is Yuma, and then Ryan Cman.
And
they're amazing. Both of them are incredible, but very different styles. And we love to celebrate different mediums and different artists all over the world.
So, is it the second show?
This is the second show. Gazelle is doing an event tonight as well. Tomorrow we have TX exhibiting at Cromwell Place. So there's stuff every night of the week, something for everybody. It's you definitely need to check out some events.
So you did the one event in 2022, right?
Yes. So
how did that go?
That was incredible. So we had two events. We did W1 Curates and we did Outernet. We exhibited at Outernet before it actually technically opened. So we were one of the first companies.
What is the Outernet?
Outernet is the biggest screen in Europe. It's 4 stories tall. So we exhibit in the Now building, which is unbelievable. So you have to check it out if you haven't.
And that's all year?
It's just down the street on Tottenham Court Road.
And who are attending this event?
So this event is open to the public. Everything is free of charge. We only have a few ticketed events that are nothing is above £35. For me, it's very much about creating opportunities for people that potentially don't have access to these types of events. I want it. I'm very cautious of the fact that there's a cost of living crisis right now, and people need opportunities to have culture and art. So we wanted to make everything as accessible as possible.
One of the amazing things I heard from the artists is the concept and the potential of this being a light therapy and mood therapy, or it's you get absorbed into a moving art piece.
Absolutely. Well, I think for us, it's about creating these immersive moments. I mean, it feels like you can touch it. It feels like every single particle you could actually feel, and that's what's really exciting about it. But yeah, for a lot of what we do is creating moments for mental health. That's a big topic for us, bringing more nature into cityscapes. So yeah, we love these types of works because they are incredibly calming and they have a really, really good effect. I think Krista Kim is one of the artists that are exhibiting at Outernet on Friday, and her piece Continuum was shown all over Times Square. Her whole ethos is about creating calm in a world of digital moments. So this is the stuff that we love.
And So how do people sign up? Who are the artists? How do you find them?
So we love to we're very much about platforming up and coming artists, but we work with a lot of really well-known artists, Krista Kim, Zach Lieberman, Sasha Stiles, just to name a few, Andres Resinger, 6 and 5. But we also really love to platform up and coming artists. So that's a passion project for us to kind of go out and find new artists.
How do you find them?
We look on Instagram, we look on Twitter, we get a lot of submissions as well. So go to digitalartweek.io and we have a submission email.
For next year's event.
Next year's, well, we actually are going to be doing lots of pop-up events too throughout this next year. So we're looking to do Paris for the Olympics, South by Southwest in Australia, and Miami Art Basel, and then we're going to come back to London, and then we're going to go to Dubai.
That means there will be, during the event, there will be like a space where you will be showing off some artists?
Yes, yeah. So we basically, when we do pop-up events, it's just 2 days or 1 day of an event. So we exhibit as many artists as we possibly can. So there's always opportunities. So we love to have submissions as much as possible.
And this Ventana display is so mind-blowingly amazing.
So incredible.
This is a place for technology providers to platform and show off their newest technology.
Well, exactly. So Digital Art Week for us is very much about becoming a tech launch pad. I think we are at the intersection of music, art, and technology. So we ultimately have the ability to go into cities, utilize tech in a totally different way. Instead of going to a conference, you can walk down the street and sort of stumble into an experience, which is what we love. So we've got AR experiences, we have the immersive experiences, and next year we really want to go into experiential and actual physical builds.
One thing I kind of like, for example, Geneva, and I think some other cities do these kind of like light festival or something, the city lights, and it's stuff that's happening in the evening, in the nights, and everybody wants to go and have a look and stuff like that.
Yes.
Maybe you integrate even more outdoor things.
We definitely want to integrate a lot of outdoor stuff. Projection mapping is a huge focus for us. We love, utilizing existing architecture. There's so many beautiful buildings, especially around London and other cities. So we want to work with artists who are focused on that, but also, having this holistic approach. How do we bring more nature into urban environments, and how do we kind of give people a break from traditional advertising?
And I was interviewing one guy before, and he was saying, it's art. It is a digital in front, right? But it's just artists want to use all the tools available to them.
Of course.
And the digital world is huge.
I mean, in the digital world, there's so many possibilities, and that's what's so fun. We during this week, we've done these CGI moments where we have the artists dropping their artwork into different landmarks, and there's so many fun things you can do. It is truly like there's no limitations, and that's what's really exciting for us.
I like the idea also, but of course, there've been lots of experiments with that, the interactivity potentially.
Yeah, we have an amazing event that we're going to be doing over the summer. It's a VR experience, and it's called Digital Ayahuasca. It's about working in a room, wearing a VR headset, and raising the collective consciousness. So a lot of the themes that you'll find in Digital Art Week are about positivity, mental health, and working to bring more nature experiences in.
Because art is one way to kind of like what's called feel better. Also, when you experience art, it's therapeutic.
It's therapeutic, absolutely. Yeah, and that's, anytime you're looking at something stunningly beautiful, you feel happier. It gives you that dopamine hit. So
maybe let's go back to the big screen there.
Okay, great.
So the Yuma's work is still on?
Yes.
Going on?
Yeah, Yuma's
What does it make you feel?
I mean, Yuma's work for me, because it's so melodic in its movements, it makes me want to just stand here for hours. I could look at this screen for so long. I mean, honestly as well, you can just see so much detail on the screen. It's unbelievable. It's something you just can't even, I feel like it can't even be captured on camera. You have to see it in person. It just looks like you could step straight into it.
You have to experience it.
You really do have to experience it.
And what's amazing is, because this is the first in Europe, to come to your event is a little bit to experience the future of art,
Yeah,
right?
well, absolutely. For us, we really want to push the boundaries and make sure that we're constantly exhibiting the latest and newest innovative tech. So for us, having the opportunity to exhibit in the showroom is a dream.
And do you have art buyers coming to the event also?
We do. So we try to do a mixture of events. So we work with collectors. We work with we do like an event like this is obviously a bit more collector based. It's more intimate. We also do like large scale events like parties with DJs. For us, it is about capturing so many different demographics and allowing people to experience the digital art world.
And what's your team? I met some of these guys over there. What do they do? Those other guys.
So those were my co-founders that you met earlier, and then I've got Laura here, who's right over there, and she works with me in a partnerships capacity. So she helps me manage our artist relationships and our venue relationships.
All right. Sorry, I turned on the light a little bit. It's just starting. It's the whole week until when?
So we launched yesterday on Earth Day with a studio called Zunk Studio. They have an amazing piece called Photo System 2. And we wanted that commentary to be about how do we start to pay more attention to renewable resources, sustainability, and we did a talk at One Hotel Mayfair, which is a completely sustainable property. And then we are going to extend to Sunday. So we will be exhibiting basically 7 artists in 7 days at Outernet. Then we'll do 7 days of 7 artists at W1 Curates. And then we also have tons of gallery involvement. We will be doing Shoreditch Arts Club. And then we have multiple moments at One Hotel Mayfair as well.
All right. So, and people can watch this video. These can watch these videos. Is it going to be a way for this to be immortalized? You also have your official team doing some videos and stuff like that?
Yes, so you can find us on our Instagram, which is Digital Art Week, and then go to our website, get as much information on the events as possible. But yeah, I think Instagram's probably the best place to keep up with us and to keep an eye on all the content. We've got some amazing content right now on Instagram.
Is there a chance that all the galleries and all the museums and stuff, they're all going to hang out and have a look?
Yeah.
And they get inspired for how they're going to upgrade their galleries all over the world.
I hope that we can. I absolutely hope that we can start a conversation about the different types of works that are being exhibited right now. I think that we are pushing boundaries, and I think that we're bringing some. I hope to bring validity to the digital art world and take some of that, take some of the conversation away from NFTs and PFPs, and I think maybe a little bit of the negative connotation that exists around digital art.
And what's your background?
I was in the music industry for 15 years, and then when I transitioned out of music, I was launching my own companies, and I was actually tapped by a Web3 VC to start a media company, and that was how I found digital art. It was the process that I started, and I became so intrigued by all these different artists, and I think as an artist myself, I really fell in love with the process and how Web3 enabled artists to monetize in a completely different way. But then I saw that there was a lot of issues in terms of Web3 transitioning into the mass consumer market. And so we wanted to build experiences that would meet the consumer where they were instead of bringing the consumer to them.
One thing that's amazing about music is that it also touches people deep in their hearts. Absolutely. And stuff like that. And so I'm thinking a lot, this art being so amazing,
yes,
also it needs to...
Every piece of work that we have in our big venues is paired with music. It's so powerful. A lot of the artists themselves are composers, which is really incredible. Jesse Woolston is an artist that we love. He's one of the artists that we are exhibiting. Paul Malinsky, he works with LVMH, and a lot of these artists as well, they work with luxury design houses. So you see their work all the time, but you don't actually know who the designers are.
Because it's very important to experience the art, I think, to have an amazing sound experience that goes with it, right?
Absolutely. You have to come to Outernet and check out Zach Lieberman's work tomorrow. He's got an incredible piece on in Outernet, and he has a piece that he worked on with an artist that is phenomenal, so you have to come check it out.
All right. Looking forward. So thanks a lot for this event.
Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to meet you. Thank you.